Okay, so water signs, here is your full moon reading. Okay, so when I was doing your cards, I started to feel very drained, absolutely drained. My angels and guides are kind of like slowly weighing me down. And your cards are just so scattered, like so scattered. It's exhausting. And this is what I'm feeling. Is like, this is what you're feeling. I feel that some of you are just so exhausted, so drained, and I can see why. Okay. There is definitely a lot of confusion coming up in your reading, especially with the cards being like just weird. They're so weird. You have the uncertainty card, so it says the shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. And you also have the embrace confusion card. So to me, yeah, we're definitely talking about confusion. I feel sad. I feel sad, like I don't feel that I want to do this because I feel sad. And that is probably the first time I've ever felt sad doing a reading. So I don't want to discourage you guys with anything, and I don't want to discourage you from watching this video, because the reason that I feel sad and the reason that I feel drained, and you guys can let me know at the end of the video if this resonates with you, is because I feel that we're kind of stuck between two different worlds. And what I mean by that, it's like, I feel that honestly, I want to cry. I feel that we're stuck between who we want to be and who society tells us that we should be. I feel that we want to move forward as ourselves. You have the intention card, and she's on a unicorn, and to me it's just like being you, honey, just being you. There's also this card, and this woman, she's wearing a lot of colorful clothes. To me, I interpret that as being like just being you, being unique, wearing whatever it is that you want to, because obviously, like today, I mean, some people will dress like this, but it's not as common, right? So it's like, when I see somebody dressing in a different way, they're just being themselves and they're not afraid to show it. But she looks so sad, so sad. And I feel that part of this has to do with dating too, and they're nodding my head yes. That she's worried that whomever, like a potential partner, wouldn't accept her because, and it doesn't even have to be a potential partner, but I'm definitely feeling that, won't accept her because of who she is, like how she is. And I have a feeling that all of us can relate to this some way, shape, or form, right? Like they're even showing me the holly tree, and they're making me feel like the holly tree is afraid to bloom. There's a few blooms, but it's afraid to fully come out and bloom in its true beauty. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. They're gonna make me cry. I just feel so sad. They're showing me the chickens. Often I'll interpret the chickens as like, because they're all the same color, right? They're all the same color. They look the exact same. I just interpret that as blending in. Trying to blend in, but wanting to not stand out necessarily, because I'm not really feeling that with you, but it's like you just want to be yourself. And I feel that you're just kind of confused, like, which way should I go? This could be, I want to dress differently, but people might make fun of me for it. They're showing me as a teenager dressing up in a more, what I interpreted as punk back in the day, and getting made fun of for it, right? But I love dressing that way. This could be you wanting to pursue a certain career, but others kind of making you feel that either you would be better off in another career because it would make you more money, or someone saying, oh, like, where are you going to go with that? You know, oh, you want a degree in art? Where the hell are you going to go with that? Wherever the hell you want to go with that. It's nobody's business but your own. And even still, like, if people are trying to push you to go to college, but you don't want to, you don't feel guided to go to college right now, there's so many people that are successful that didn't go to college. So, whew. But this is draining you. This in between is draining you, absolutely. I mean, I've been there. This card came out in the air sign reading, the Garden and the Gate, and both times it came out sideways. To me, I interpret, if it comes out sideways, this is something that's up to you. It's up to you if you take the steps out of your comfort zone, or if you stay in it. It's up to you. Whew. This is just, whew. Okay. For some reason, they're making me think of like someone inviting, when they're younger, inviting people to their birthday and no one's showing up. Like, I'm getting that kind of feeling, right? So that kind of makes me feel, and I mean, I'm sure we all had this, some sort of experience in our childhood where you were judged for who you are, I should say. And us just like seeking comfort. I'm kind of interpreting the mentor card as like seeking comfort. Maybe like in a family member. Do not make me cry. In a grandfather, and your mother, it doesn't matter whom, but it's like at home you could be you. In some cases maybe you couldn't, but just like seeking comfort there. Sorry. For some reason lately they really want to make me cry during the readings, like thinking about my own life and making me think about my grandfather who passed away. Okay, anyways. On the top of the deck for this one, you have the choice card, okay? You have a choice here, whether or not you decide to stay. They're weighing me down. Can you please stop weighing me down? Because it's not fun. It's not fun. It's like, if we felt the physical weight of what this confusion is putting us through, we could not handle it. There's just no way. We would break so much easier, so much faster. But I just feel that this is like, okay. You have, I don't even know like what to say except for you. I understand. And I mean, I'm going through similar things where it's like I'm trying to be the most me that I can be little by little until I feel comfortable. And they're kind of like, they're encouraging you to step out more and be more you. Let who you are, your wants, your desires, your beliefs, your opinions out, because that's how you free yourself from this weight. And it frees you from that drained feeling and that confusion. I used to be drained all the time. I had depression. I was constantly drained. I didn't know how people could do things. But my angels and guides, they were like, you know, a lot of reason why you are drained is because you're not doing what you came here to do. You're not doing what you want to be doing. And that is draining. It's like you are constantly, and this is what they're making me feel with this, you are constantly battling yourself. Constantly. And it's like the world constantly fighting with you too, because you're not good enough. You need to be doing this. You want to do this, but you need to be doing this. They're showing me the scales on this card, but it's like a seesaw. Well, I want to be doing this, or I want to be this way, but the world is telling me I need to be this way, and we're constantly going back and forth, and that is exhausting. We are constantly fighting ourselves, telling ourselves that we're not good enough because we don't fit what other people's expectations or what we've been told we need to be successful, to be able to attract a partner or friends. It's exhausting. Utterly exhausting. You have the priorities card, and it says, get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. To me, in this interpretation, it's like they're really encouraging you right now just to sit. Like in this image, she's kind of sitting, and it's like she's meditating. You don't necessarily have to meditate, but what they're saying is you need to take some time right now to clear your head. Clear your head, because deep down, there's no confusion. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you want to do. You know why you came here. That's the inner wisdom. You might not consciously know why you came here, but your soul knows. And this cloudiness, this uncertainty is coming from other people. The expectations of what you should be and who you should be and how you should act, how you should dress, what you should eat. And what they're saying here is just, let yourself have some moments of calm where you're meditating or you're going for a walk in silence. You're staying in a place where it's just you. You can have people in the house, but maybe if you have your own bedroom, having some sort of quiet time where you can reconnect with yourself. Because that is the most important thing you will ever do, is reconnect with yourself. And it's a freeing thing. It is so freeing. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect with this because I'm still going through it. I'm still going through it, and I can feel the layers shedding off of me of what I thought I should be and who I actually am. And there's this quiet anger inside of me now that's like, how dare anyone else tell me who the hell I should have been? I wasted 34 years of my life, probably not 34, because when I was a kid, I was so me. But I wasted decades of my life being someone who other people I don't even freaking know, decided that I should be. Chasing being that blonde, skinny model that I thought I should be my whole entire life. Dressing in ways to hide my body because I didn't feel comfortable in myself. I don't think I looked good in the punk stuff, but I didn't care back then. I loved it. I loved it. Not chasing our dreams. Not chasing our dreams because other people may have made fun of it, or other people made us feel that, hey, you would do better at this. Maybe they said you weren't good enough at doing something. It could be so many different things. But who the hell are these people? And this could be magazines, and this could be movies and TV, anything that kind of creates those societal shoulds, what I call them. Who the hell are these people to tell you how to live your... I want to say, my angels and guides are saying it, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to offend anyone, but who the hell are they to tell you how to live your goddamn life? Okay? And they're making me think of like other readers that just swear and say whatever they want. Not that that was a swear, but I might offend some people with that. But it's like, Jenna, not really in that case because I don't really like saying that, but it's like, Jenna, if you want to swear, go ahead and swear, honey. And my angels and guides, they call me honey all the time. And when they have me channeling them, I always say honey. But someone might hate that I say it. Absolutely hate it. And they're saying, that's okay, honey, because someone out there is going to love you just the way you are. Someone out there is going to love you just the way you are. So, this is like, this can be an exciting journey for you of rediscovery of who you truly are without having that noise in your head of who you should be and everything like that. Like, in these cards, I kind of had like, what do we need to release? And what messages are there? And what's coming in? And when I was doing what's coming in, like, you got so much stuff. So much stuff. And I was just like, this is overwhelming. Because to me, I feel it's like what you're aiming for is partly what you're told you need to have, and also partly what it is that you want. And I'm feeling this weight lifting off of my back now. It's overwhelming. Why in the hell would something that I ask, okay, what's positive coming in? Why would my angels and guides show me toil and labor? This is a card of a job that you don't like. One that just, it drains you. Why would this come in? Why would it come in with the pathway, which I interpret as you being on your life path? Why? Why would you get the Thief card, but also the Unexpected Income card? Why? Not that you're looking for thief. I mean, to me, thief in this case is someone like, what's being stolen from you is you, who you are, okay? Whew. Wow. But why would they put this in here? Because some of you may have a goal of working towards a job that you have absolutely no interest in. For some of you, it might have to do with going into legal, the legal field. I've done this 100 times, I feel like. I wanted to become a financial planner because I felt I would have money in it. I didn't, I kind of pursued it, but then I didn't get into it. I applied for it, but then I decided against it. And no offense to anyone who's a financial planner, but it's like, that was my example of me pursuing something for the money. I didn't pursue something because it's something that I wanted. So you may be striving for receiving an acceptance letter to a college for a program that you don't even really want to go to. Or applying for jobs or hoping that a job comes in that you don't even want. Just to make that money, or just to look successful, or because you feel that you have to. And that way, that could also be like, it's just, it could be a limitation, is what my angels and guides are saying, right? They also showed me this. I was like, okay guys, like I get that message, but can you actually show me something good that's coming in for these people? I love my water signs. But you got the poverty card and then the change card. So to me, it's all about, the change card is about upgrades. And I didn't like those cards together because oh, and you also have the journey card. And I'm feeling the journey card is the one that is coming in for you. This is the choice that you get to make. Are you going to be striving to have the nice car and the job that pays well and the nice clothes and the nice house and whatever else is included with that? But these are things that aren't going to make you happy. Are you going to strive for that? Or are you going to take the journey where you become the most you that you could ever be? And that is going to bring you in the money. That is going to bring you in community, people who are like you, okay? For those of you who may have experienced loneliness and maybe not having a lot of friends, this could even just be like lately, right? I talked about this a bit in the air sign reading. When we go on our journeys, it can be lonely, but we are meant to find out who we truly are and blossom as our own, and then we can find people. We can find people along the way, absolutely, but it's like when it comes to community and having people around us, who do we want around us? Do we want people around us who we feel that we need to blend in with, that do not resonate with us in our beliefs, in our interests? That's lonely. You can be surrounded by friends and people, but if they don't understand you, if they don't have you can be friends with someone who is completely different than you, but maybe you have some core values that are similar. But if you are with people all the time who do not understand you, that's exhausting. That is lonely, okay? So they're really encouraging you to release one side. And the side that they're releasing, when you're in between these two worlds, what world do we want to release? And they're really encouraging you to release the world of what you were expected to be or thought that you were expected to be, but you aren't. And really embrace, and you can do this tippy-toeing, and they say you can tippy-toe through this, but really embrace who you are and move towards that journey, because they will guide you. You can ask for their help. You can ask them and say, I have no idea who I am right now. Please help guide me. And they will guide you to situations that maybe even guiding you to a YouTube video where you can watch it and say, hey, that's the lifestyle I want to live, or there's an aspect of that I like. And then you take that and you can write it down, or you can keep it up here. And then when you find another piece, you start putting the puzzle together to find out who you are. Because you know who you are. You've always been you, right? So really, I'm really encouraging you to release that other world. It's easier said than done, and I understand that because I've been going through it, and I'm still going through it. But you will be so much happier when you start moving forward and being who you know you are in your soul. So if family are involved, they're showing me the family room. If family are involved that are maybe kind of pushing you towards a profession or a way of life that doesn't resonate with you and you're kind of afraid to talk to them about it, absolutely ask your angels and guides to help guide you toward in that situation. It's going to be different for everyone. Some of you, it might be easier for you. For others, it might be difficult, more difficult. It's not an easy thing to do either way. But I just feel a lot, I feel more free and lighter in my body now, having gone through this. Okay? So they're really encouraging you to remove your mask. Everybody wears a mask, right? They're really encouraging you to remove your mask and take it one step at a time. You know, they're showing me the butterflies. So being in a cocoon, right? Being in the cocoon and rediscovering who you are, what you're made of. They're saying rediscovering what you're made of. Okay? Taking that time. Is there anything else I want to say? You also had the romance card come out sideways, so this is up to you. So again, and there was also the main male card, which is coming out. So to me, I'm interpreting that as dating, and it doesn't matter the gender. Okay, that's just to relate to my life. But I feel that you're afraid that if you're your real self, then maybe somebody won't want you. Maybe they won't want to be your friends. Maybe you won't have any partners. You might feel that who you truly are, what you're interested in, is very rare. You know, I felt the same way. I felt the same way. But there are people out there that are like you, and there's more and more people who are awakening to who they truly are and embracing that. So don't worry about there being any limitations of who could be there for you, whether it's a romantic partner or friends. Don't worry about that. Like, they're just kind of making me feel that in dating, like, especially like we're talking about dating right now, that you felt that you've had to change yourself to please others, to keep a partner. They kind of make me feel with this card that it's like she's constantly making sure that her hair looks right. Yeah, I hate when my hair goes all weird and it's not great, but it's like that's what they're making me feel, and they're laughing about it for me to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. But it's like, okay, we have to look perfect, and we have to be perfect to have a person or this person in our lives, and they're making me feel like I want to fall backwards because it's like that just holds us back from finding love who is truly going to accept who we are, right? And now they're making me feel like, okay, I'm okay. Oh yeah, the seesaw. They're making me seesaw now. Okay, the back and forth is exhausting you. So it's time for you to make that decision. Which direction are you going to go in? Because being in between is too much. There's too much energy being spread out. And when you have too many things that you're focusing on, too many things that maybe you're trying to achieve, especially if they are something that you don't really want within your soul, that's just exhausting. You're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anywhere. So they're saying, don't worry if some people, especially like in dating or in friendships or in business, anywhere, don't worry if some people just don't get you. Don't worry if some people reject you because they're doing you a favor. And I know that's so hard. That's so hard, especially in like dating. Oh my gosh. Being rejected, it's not fun. But when you start being more of who you are and letting that out, there's a sense of confidence that grows within you. And it's like if somebody makes fun of you or if somebody turns you down, you're just kind of like, okay, all right. And then you just move on. And yeah, it might hurt a little bit, but it's not soul crushing. It's not going to ruin your life like maybe before. Okay, if I can do it, anyone can do it, right? I've got that confidence now where if somebody, like today I had somebody write me a message, that was basically giving me like a backhanded compliment, and I'm like, okay. Well, that's all right then, but you know, I don't have to listen to them because their opinions don't matter to me anymore. Like, whereas before, even maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, that would have really hurt my feelings, and that probably would have made me stop doing what I'm doing. So what they're saying is, it's like there's this sense of freedom. There is power. Like, get your power back. It's time to bring that back. Your power is you. So bring that back. And I don't even know why I'm saying bring it back, because it's already within you. It's like, let that light shine. They're showing me the romance card and how it looks like the light is just like going up and beaming up here, if you can see it. It's like, let your light shine. Let it shine. And if other people don't like it, well, screw them. Okay? Screw them. Okay? That's all I really have to say for you, water signs. I wish it was like a more upbeat reading, but honestly, this is such an important reading for anyone who is having difficulty right now. If you're having confusion of who you are, if you're feeling drained or weighed down, it's time for you to prioritize. Take some time to reflect on your life. Where is your energy going? And where do you want it to be going? And then snip out what's not working for you. Again, easier said than done, but if we take the steps towards that, that is huge. That is us embarking on our journey. I don't even know where the journey card is. There it is. That is us embarking on our journey. Ask your angels and guides to help you, please. If this is resonating with you, please ask them. Okay? Oh, and they're saying, and leave the baggage at the door. Leave the baggage before you board that train on your journey. And the baggage is those societal shoulds. That body type that you might be aiming for, that job that you feel that you have to get, or anything else that you feel that you need to be, do, or have that just does not resonate with you. Okay? All right, water signs, this is your message for the full moon. I hope you're all doing well. And let me know if this resonates, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.